Welcome back to Classic Firearms, guys. Jason here with Aaron, and this is the episode where I think Bravo 6 goes a little dark.
It is.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing.
It's for us.
But no, man, we're here to talk about our lovely SIGs and why we like them so much, man.
I mean, they're only the best out there.
I mean, they're really good options. There's other good options as well. You know, you've got the Echelon here. You've got the Zev OC9, which, by the way, all of these guns are modular. So, I mean, that does its jazz, right? Yeah. I believe SIG may have been the first one to really coin it and put it out there, but I'm pretty sure the first one was like the AREX 0 Delta or something like that. Some type of weird abbreviation, fully modular out there. But, you know, the SIG was definitely the first one to really get adopted. I guess.
It was around 2014 it came out with the 320, the base 320. I know that was inducted into a lot of the police forces. I know at Hayward Police Department, where I worked at, we actually had the P320. That was one that I used, was my second pistol. I had a 226, which is hammer fired, and then they went to the striker fired 320, which is a similarity to your Glocks, and that's when they kind of opened the door to striker fired pistols with the SIGs.
Yeah. So how long have you been running yours?
So I ran, like I said, the base 320 initially. When I got on, it was 2017, I think it was. So I initially had the base 320. I know this is not the base 320, this is the M17, but it's basically almost the same thing minus your safety here. And then graduated up to the Gucci package here of your X5. That's their competition shooter gun. So this one came out, I believe it was around 2019 is when they exposed themselves to this lovely young lady here. So they changed up, had a lot of cuts, made it lighter. It's longer, it's not your 4.7 inch, which is your full size SIG 320, went up to the 5. Went with the full metal feel on things here. I did a couple add-ons here with your gas pedal. I've got the Hollow Sun SCS, the green, which I love that dot on there. I know they changed the front and rear sights, but when you remove your plate, you lose your rear sight, which is one unfortunate factor on there. And then I put an X300 on here. So I've been running this thing, like I said, about 2 years now, and I love it.
That's what's up, absolutely love it. Kind of ours follows the same form and function. You know, we love optics. We love, you know, positively IDing things, whatever Ken Hackathorn disagrees with, but it is what it is. I've had this gun, at least the barrel and sly, since 2017. I got it on my birthday in May, but it's been running. I've never had a kablammy incident, and believe it or not, this one is one of the ones that, you know, could have been opted in to be sent back to SIG for their, you know, RMA situation, but I never did. And the gun has been serving me since. The only thing that I've done is, like I said, get the optic cut for the acro and just change out to the X5 full-size grip. You've got the tungsten infused one.
I do. So. Yeah, I do have the tungsten infused one. And also another thing that we talked about before is this magwell. Yeah. This magwell is, I mean,
it's money.
You shouldn't be able to miss that at all.
Literally, it's money, man.
And then also, what do you got trigger-wise on yours?
So trigger, it's a stock trigger.
Stock trigger.
So I noticed yours is the flat face. Mine is the original curved one. Still breaks at a clean 90, but you know, it's just aesthetics.
This trigger is a little bit friendlier there. But beautiful thing about the SIG is the modularity. Yeah. So you have the ability to change out everything. Your 100%. Pistol, you could change out everything from the trigger, which this one has a flat trigger on it. You could actually take out that the grouping here and change out the trigger. It's fairly easy to do. I've done it on a couple of my guns here.
Love it. FCU really comes in handy for that, and I think this is why a lot of, you know, police and the reason why the military went to it, because why buy 48,000 pistols when you can just change out one spot, even if your grip breaks or your slide breaks, 100%. And you just have an easier way in an armory to just redo it. So.
Yep. And another fun fact is that all this here, this is the only thing that's serialized. Yeah. It's the only thing you need to register. Everything else, any lowers you purchase, any of the other uppers, it's just simply drop it in and you're good to go. You don't have to go out and register and pay any tax stamps or anything else when it comes to that. So that's another fun fact, and it actually makes it a whole lot easier for individuals. You could have technically 5 different guns on one serial number.
And this, as a matter of fact, this FCU can go all the way down to their subcompact line.
Yes.
So that's great. You can go from 3.1 to 3.7, which I believe is their carry option, which at one point in time, the carry kind of went away, and then it kind of came back.
Yeah.
And especially when the M18 came out, because that's almost along the same size, and then you've got the 4.2 or 4.7, which is the full size, and then
4.7, yeah.
there's another one in between there as well, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Yes, I think you are correct. Yep.
So yeah, you've got all these options for this gun, or should I say, for this one FCU fire control unit. So,
Yeah.
The options are endless.
It really is. It really is. If you could mix match, like I said, you could take different slides off. You could take compact lowers, put the full size slides on the compact lower. Other fun fact too, if you actually look to the rear of here, I don't know if you guys could get on that and see that little M right there above my finger. You have medium, small, and large grips. So for bigger hands, smaller hands, medium-sized hands, whatever you want. In reference to the grip, you can change that up also, which is good. And then, like I said, the gas pedal, that's a beautiful add-on there.
Yeah, I've got to invest in that. I've just got the standard stock one here, but you know,
it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. And then, I mean, the other thing too out there, I mean, they have several different companies. You can do custom work to these.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there's so many different custom options that out there. We spoke on it before. Ryan, what was that custom company we were talking about that does a lot of the custom work?
FidesWorks.
Is it FidesWorks?
It is FidesWorks.
FidesWorks.
Mischief Machine.
Yeah.
You've got so many options out there
Yeah.
for customization. To me, this has become and taken the new mantle of what Glock customization was.
Yeah.
You remember 2015 to 2016 was like the year of the Glock.
Yeah.
How Gucci can I get my Glock?
Right.
And this has done it. Now you don't have to, be married to a lower or a frame.
Yeah,
So,
100% true. Yeah, 100% true. But yeah, they do a lot of great work with the SIG modularity. I think it's the best on the market when it comes to modular systems and pistols. There's nothing else out there that stands on that platform. Again, we spoke on a couple of the options with Springfield, and they definitely have some things out there that if you are looking for different opportunities to work with modular systems, they're out there to work with. And again, these are our preferences. I know we talk all this crap. I'm a SIG fanboy, but this is my preference. If you have other preferences, I know some people have spoken very highly about the Echelon. That's your thing. That's your thing. Go with it. They'll definitely have options for changing these out and putting different factors with triggers, red dots, sights, all the above. So.
Hey guys, we're going to take a moment to interrupt this content to bring you a word from the sponsor of this video, Sonoran Desert Institute. Now, of everyone at Classic, I've probably built the most guns myself, and I know a lot of you guys out there like to work on and repair your guns at home as well. If you're looking for a way to take that hobby to the next level, Sonoran Desert Institute could help. The online courses at SDI cover a broad range of topics, including armor certification, gunsmithing, ballistics, woodworking and gun finishes, sport shooting management, and more. They even send tools and materials directly to your home so you can get hands-on training while you're covering this coursework. So if you're looking for a way to get an education that you could actually apply to your job or start a new career, definitely contact SDI at 480-999-4767 or visit sdi.edu.
Question though, has your SIG ever gone off without you actually?
No, I have not seen. I've seen pictures of this. I've seen, I don't know how the hell that happened, where the whole lower half snaps. I've shot multiple types of ammunition out of not only this SIG, but I have a couple of P320s, the base models, and have never had any issues.
Well, there you go. This slide and barrel assembly, because remember I did change out the lower grip for it, but this slide and barrel combo has at least a minimum of 14,000 rounds on it since I've shot it.
No issues.
Never had any issues, and the gun has never gone bang unintentionally. I'm sorry, that's an operator error. I have seen in the competition side where guys have overcharged rounds and where the plastic has completely blown out. I've seen that happen. I've seen it also happen on Glocks, on any other gun as well. But it is what it is. People like to give the P320 a bad rap or something like that. But you know what? If you have a quality holster, like, oh, look at this, like a Safari Land, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna have an issue when it comes to that. And do yourself a favor, folks. Be good and get a level 3 retention, please.
100%.
Just saying. You can be just as fast. Trust me, with a little bit of training. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the basis of it. I mean, this is my preference. Again, like I stated before, I know a lot of people say fanboy talk, but everybody has their preferences. Multiple handguns out there. There are other handguns I would use other than a SIG 320 X5, but this is what I like right now, I could say.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
I carry a Glock 17 every day.
There you go. And I carry a Hellcat Pro every day.
There you go. So, but on the range, for a duty, for a training pistol, I find this just to be easy. I actually like the high bore access because the way that I present, especially when I get on
so you
target,
have it down
I
there,
just see it no matter what. It's always there. I never have to sloop down or turtle my head or anything.
Yeah.
Or I don't have to worry about like Glock slide bite. Like that sucks, you know? I mean, I've got a beat up hand on both of them from Glocks without having like a little mod on the back to bump out that that grip on the backside to keep it from happening, but this never happens. So.
The only change, and I've got some tips from you on a lot of this stuff too. I would definitely put a little bit of goon tape on here. I like that additional grip. So that is definitely a fun fact that I'll be adding some of that on there too. But this 5-inch length on it, I mean, everything I do, it's flat shooting, man. It's flat shooting. I know you shoot with a lot of speed too. You can put those rounds down as fast as possible, and you're staying on target.
And it's very repeatable.
Yes.
Like I've never had any issues with shooting this gun whatsoever. It's extremely repeatable. And as a matter of fact, we did a training with Neil McLean, and I came out of the holster and keyholed a bunch, right there, first shot. So. And then I lost. Thanks, Neil. Appreciate you. All right, so yeah, these are our setups, guys. And please, if you comment, do you like our setups? What would you add? What would you subtract? Is there something else that you would go for? Both of us, by the way, have enclosed optics, so I think that's something that we might want to mention.
Yep,
so,
definitely. And guys, I would love to hear your opinions. I'm open to new ideas. Again, I don't know everything. I can tell you that firsthand. So I would love to see your guys set up, hear about your setups, put them in the comments, give your comments.
Light it up.
You know.
Yeah.